Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Exact here, and this is a new series on my channel that some of you may have known me from my previous channel. I'm normally a Call of Duty and Rocket League YouTuber, but I decided to branch out into other games like Roblox, for example, and I'm going to try to do a Noob to Pro series on this game called Anime Souls X. And if you don't know what a Noob to Pro series is, it's a series where you start a new account and you try to basically go through the entire game to the most recent update that they have and try to have the best team you can, which my goal is to get myself to the latest update and to also have a full team of units called Eternals, which normally you don't see on the well, for this game they normally try to do chests, but it's basically like opening up an egg. So I'm gonna try to get a full team of Eternals from the well, while I am progressing through the worlds, I'm going to try to get a Eternal or a decent team from the world that I am in. Like, I will probably get stuck in some worlds where it just takes me a little bit longer to do some quests. So, my plan is to have a full team of Eternals, try to maybe have like some side, um, like there's extra little power ups along the way. So, I'm going to try to have the best abilities that I can have with the time I have playing the game. Now, it I'm doing this on the PS5 right now, so AFKing to open is going to be a little bit difficult. I'm going to try to keep this strictly on the PS5 and not resort to putting it on my computer to AFK open. But this series is not going to be showing absolutely everything unless you really want me to show, like, I'm going to do the first world, like all quests for this video, but I want you guys to leave a comment down below telling me if you want me to always show me progressing through the quests or if I should pretty much do the quest off camera and only show when I have like a few enemies left to kill. But for the most part, I am going to try my best to finish this game. I don't know exactly how long I'm going to take and how often I'm going to record this because I also plan on doing two more series similar to this on two other games. So be on the lookout for those. But I'm going to start with this one. So it's a little bit easier on me. I can just play a game that I know really well and can do pretty decent at. So let's get started. So all I'm gonna do now is just look at I have a basic weapon, look at my quests, and it is to defeat 30 enemies in the cursed zone. And all of them have a red arrow above them. So they have 1,000 HP. And this game is sort of like a clicker game. So every time you swing, you gain some energy. So I'm going to start gaining some energy so I can start beating these guys down a little bit easier instead of just hitting them like this for a while. Where that's going to take quite a bit of time to actually kill them. So I'm going to try to get up to about um probably around 1,000 or 500 at first, since every time I swing I gain energy whether I'm hitting them or not. So I'm going to get up to 500 first so I can start gaining some souls, which is the main currency in this game, so I can start opening this up. So let's get to it. And like I said before, let me know if you want me to show all of this. Like, I can speed this up if you want me to. But since this is the first episode of the entire series, I'm going to show me doing everything. So this might be a longer episode. So I want your feedback to try to pretty much optimize this series as much as I can. So I'm still showing all the important parts of it, but also make it as enjoyable as possible. And also in future episodes, I might not have the game music going the entire time, but also, like, just comment down below what I could do to make these episodes better. Whether you want me to show everything, not show everything, have the music in, or put some music in the background in post editing, or do you want me to just cut until I am doing the last quest, or if I just tell me what you would like to see. Like, I'm open to really anything with this series. Like, I thought this would be a pretty easy series to do, and since I had to restart my YouTube channel, this seems to be like a good starting series to have go up on my channel. Okay, we just hit the 500 mark. So now we're killing these guys a lot faster. I could also just hit any enemy just so I can gain souls a little bit quicker. But it won't progress me in my quest. It would, like, right now I have 7 out of 30. If I would beat this guy, which he's going to take a little bit, not as long as I thought it would, but I'm hitting him a little bit harder every single time. But he gave me 100 souls, where this guy only gives me 10. So now I can get 2 more enemies killed, so I have 200 souls. And I can open this up and get some units. They're not going to be the best units in the world, but let's get some units. And yes, they're going to do probably some cringy dances as well, since this is Roblox and you don't know what is going to happen. But with the units I have right now, I have a ×2 to my energy with this guy, and a 0.25 times energy with this guy. And I know that these are anime characters, but I don't instantly know who they're trying to base these characters off of. So please don't get mad at me in the comments for not knowing. But I'm doing my best to have a decent series, but I can't. I don't want to um, try to say the names of these characters and then just completely butcher it. So I'm going to get myself to 1,000. And it does help that I have a ×2 energy event going on right now. So I chose a pretty good time to start this series. So now I can just go around and one hit these guys. I'm gonna have the free auto clicker go. So I'm constantly swinging, so I just have to run around and wait for it to hit them. And in this series, I don't know if I'm gonna do all of them completely free to play. Like, I might spend on this game a little bit, like on this particular Roblox game, just for like some quality of life stuff, and to kind of speed up the process of the series. Okay, this quest is done. Now I need to defeat 25 of the next level of enemy, which are these guys here. This will be a little bit faster since I have 2,000 energy and they only have 10,000 health. And I'm going to try to see if I can get some better units. If I can possibly delete the commons and hope that I don't just pull all commons. With all the souls I have, which it seems like I might be doing that myself. Great. Okay. Well, this kind of helps out with the legendary pity on this cursed chest. Okay, I got another epic, so I can okay. Let's just keep defeating these guys. And if you guys are curious of what the other two series that I have planned out are going to be, I plan on doing another two more Noob to Pro series on also Roblox. It's another Roblox game, but they're called Arm Wrestling Simulator and also Anime Champion Simulator, which some of you that are watching this may have heard of Anime Champion Sim, since that is a decently big game in Roblox right now. So I'm going to be making a Noob to Pro on both of those. And I might be making some more on other Roblox games. Okay, we finished that one. Now we have to defeat 15 Togos in this world. But we can also do this little side quest here. Want to deal more damage to your enemies? I'll train you. Defeat 1k enemies in any area. Okay. So now we have this side quest here that we can defeat 1,000 enemies in any area. So I might try to do the side quests off camera, just so you're not seeing me just constantly running around killing the same enemies multiple times. But if you want me to show every single time I do side quests as well, please let me know down in the comments. But I'm going to focus on the main quest, which is also doing the side quests as well. So I guess I am showing you both right now. But if I wanted to solely focus on the side quests, I could. Like, once I unlock the next area, which will happen once I get all these quests done. And let's see if I can have a chance at getting some better units. Odds are I'm probably going to get a whole bunch of commons and potentially some uncommons. And if more epics, that would be okay, I guess. But I only have 2 equips right now. Okay, I got rare. He's not going to be useful to me right now, since I have... Okay, that's a shiny. Let's see what he has for me. He's not helpful. Okay. Okay, but also, for me to... I can get more weapons. Like, I'm not limited to only swinging one weapon. If I go over into achievements, like, I can claim this for 0.05 times energy boost for just clicking 1,000 times. I can gain luck from just being in the game for an hour. I can get 0.1 luck. I can get more damage from killing 100 enemies, and goes, it stacks onto this. I can open more chests if I reach level 10, well, room 10 of the easy dungeon, which you may have seen down below that some dungeons have been opening up and closing as I've been recording. The energy, of course, focus on other things, just be more powerful so I can progress through the updates, since even on my main account, I am behind on the updates. But I'm going to try to record this as much as I can with as much time as I can. And if I only have a limited amount of time, I might only record the ending of each quest. So it's more of like a cut up video. Like at this point right now, once I would see I have 13 out of 15, I'd probably start recording me just finishing up this quest here and then starting a new one. So these videos might vary in length, but it is also so I can get as many videos as possible and give you guys as much content as I can. Defeat 10 Guru. I'm so sorry for the people that are just looking at me like I have no idea how to say any of these names, but these aren't the names from any of the animes, since each world is a different anime. And the developer of this game had to also change the name, and also, if you notice that the faces of all the characters and even the units themselves, they don't have faces at all, and that is due to copyright reasons. So They probably are just putting in random names, or it could be similar to the name of the actual character, but just reversing the letters. How many do I have? I don't have two. Okay, so I'm going to be switching back and forth between those two areas. But I'll progressively get stronger each time, so this won't be as bad. And there's a medium dungeon started. Like, as I progress further into this, I might stray away from doing like some quests. Like, if I still need to get stronger, I might try my luck at the easy dungeon if it opens up right. Which, if it is close to when it's going to open by the time I finish up this world, I might see where I'm at currently. But it might not be a like every video trying to see how far I am in the easy dungeon. But I will do what I can to do some progression, whether if it's just me AFKing somewhere and swinging the sword just to gain energy, which I will end up having to do soon. And I don't know if you've noticed at all, whenever the other player came through this world, they also had, they looked similar to a anime character. They're, as you saw in the achievements, you can have avatars, which you can level up. As you can tell, I am level 1, but I can't gain any levels since I don't have a current avatar. And after we beat this guy, I'm going to head to the lobby so I can show you guys the lobby and what I have available there. Okay, so let's head over to our teleporter. Okay, so in the middle there is our teleporter to go to any of the worlds, which you just saw. If we had any special like currencies, as you see here, we can get all of these and exchange them for other ones, which you'll see from dungeons. Which, let's see. Okay, so the easy dungeon is going to open in 4.5 minutes. So I am going to try to make that one. I have to join the group to get the chest here. But this is where, oh, it gave me a free 8 spin on the, okay, let's spin one time and see what we get. We got tone. Okay. That helps us out. Because now he gives us 1.75 energy boost. And now we become him, and now we have a experience bar above us. We're gaining more energy per swing. And ascending, which we're not going to do right away, but this gives us boosts, and then we can put these into our stats. We get 1 per ascension, which we'll probably be doing this quite a bit at first, just so we can get stronger faster. But this is the equivalent of the rebirth in most of the Roblox games. Like, it sets our energy to 0, it sets our souls to 0, it sets everything to 0. So when we do that, we just have to play the game all over again, essentially. But we don't lose any progress. That only resets our souls and energy. We can roll passives on ourselves and on our companions, but I'm not going to do that right away. I might use these 2 rolls on myself as a chance of, like, it'd be nice for us to get potentially one of the eternal passives. But if we get like lethal or destroyer at any time during this series, that'd be nice. Or prosperous would be nice as well. That is the luck passive. Amplified would be nice as well. That helps us with energy. This one here will give us a bonus to our souls. But the best one is, from my experience of playing this game, is the Chosen. I actually have this one on my main account. I got pretty lucky with that, but it takes a lot to get that. I probably use upwards of like 4 to 5,000 rolls, which isn't too many rolls for what some people have used on the passive machine. Well, I guess passive person, since it's not really a machine. But okay, let's first see what we do with the easy dungeon since it just opened. And we get to wait here, and if anyone else joins, they can, I guess, carry us to however far they could go. Like, I can't stop anyone from helping out. Like, but there's no trading in this game, which benefits. So I'm not just given like super OP units at the very start of the game, but anyone that comes in here, they are able to just come in and kill everything. But they only have about a minute from when it opens to when it closes. So right now, I can't get any help here. And if I was to use the full 15 minutes to see how far I can progress by just pushing through, we could probably only get to like probably room 3 at the state we're at right now. So I'm going to finish this guy off. See the health bar of the smaller enemies in the next room. And the boss of the next room is probably going to be a lot higher than this one. So let's see how much health. Yeah, he has 20.6 million. Even the little guys here have over a million right now. I just like this is pretty good way to see where I'm currently at in this game. Like I do get to level up the avatars, so this is helping with that. And with every level, it improves my energy. So whenever this hits 10, I will go from 18.38 per swing, and it's going to increase by a small increment. We'll see that whenever I go back to the first world and fight the King of Curses again. But at the current rate we're at, we have a lot of work to do to get through 50 floors of this. So we have to leave this and I'm going to go back over here, and since I got 4 rolls now, I'm going to use all 4 of the rolls, and this is a good start. I actually don't need to roll anymore. Now, going from 18.38 to 27.56 energy. So this is a big boost in my growth. So it's going to progress me a little bit faster now, since at the beginning stages I'm going to mainly prioritize keeping amplified on unless I randomly pull a better passive. But I am going to keep this one. Okay. Here I can buy weapons. Let's go to the shop. Go to Curse Zone. I can maybe buy all the... For me to progress in the shop for the swords, I guess probably just weapons, since not every single one of them is going to be a sword. I have to buy all of the weapons from, like, whenever I beat the curse zone, I don't instantly unlock the next area's weapons. If I don't buy all the weapons in the curse zone, I don't get any of the other weapons, which you can see there is a lot of worlds in here. So I'm going to see how far I can buy them. Okay, so once I buy this one, I'll be able to then unlock the next area's weapons. But right now, I only have up to the Emerald Sword, which that gives me a point, like, plus 3.3 energy, which, as you can see, is a big bonus for me. So I can also enchant them. I'm not going to enchant any of these swords. I can delete these ones since they're no longer needed. I'm going to not delete, I'm going to unequip and select this weapon. And it's similar to how the passives are. Like, the ones with the sword helps with the damage. The one that has kind of like a acceleration meter helps with energy. The ghost helps with, I believe, souls. And the chest helps with any loot that you can get, which would give a multiplier to how many of the enchantment items I get. So I want to get more energy, so I'm going to put all the efficiency ones on. And start spinning. That is a very big boost. We got really lucky with the two rolls we have. We have 4.12 energy with efficiency 5 on, which gives 25% energy to the weapon. So now we have 113 energy per swing, which is really big compared to what we had before. And there's a accessory manager in the lobby as well, but I don't have any of them. This will be really big later on. As you can see, the shop owner here is, I believe, Luffy from One Piece. So, and the hard dungeon just opened up, so we can't do that. But let's go over here to the leaderboard area. And I have an hour in game. I have, for chest open, I have 16. For total souls, I have 316,810. But let's see what the free to play would be. Okay, we are still really far behind, as we should be. Total energy is constantly going up, but we have some really strong people playing this game. And I have only 118 people, like enemies killed, which I don't know why it isn't instantly at the top, but there's probably people upwards to like probably around 6 million at the very top. Robux spent, which we may or may not spend a little bit, but we're not going to spend enough to even come close to that leaderboard, since there's people that have spent 500k Robux, which I honestly don't know where they're putting that, because if we take a look at the shop, that's all the game passes. And if we look here, even buying the souls is not worth it. Unless they're putting a whole bunch of Robux into buying potions, I don't really see where they're benefiting from the 500k Robux. But let's head back to the first world and finish it up so we can wrap up the video. And we are a lot stronger. And also in some random worlds, which you probably saw from the quick glimpse of the teleporter, I think for at least to cut down the time of recording, since I'm going on to an hour of recording now, to slim these videos down, I am going to cut out the, like, this little grind here. Okay, so I beat him, which means now I have the next area opened up. But we'll conquer this area in the next video. So please let me know down in the comments how I can improve this. And I am going to probably just cut out the majority of the grind of these quests, since it took me an hour to just beat the first world. But I did go off and explore and everything, so there's going to be less of that. So I'm going to try to cut down the length of the videos, so they're probably going to be closer to 20 to 30 minutes long. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you will stick with me through this series and see the growth that I am going to have through this. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.